Productivity is very essential for your mental health. You need to find something to keep your mind busy. You need to find something that keeps your mind distracted from drowning in how you are feeling, from drowning from that depression. The best way to escape depression is to, one, do something that is going to move you forward, whether that's furthering your education, whether that is furthering your professional career, or whether that is chasing and building your dream. You need something to help you move forward, to have hope within your future. Productivity is very key for our mental health, because the thing I learned about our mental health is when you are not doing anything and you have really nothing to chase, meaning you have nothing to look forward to, that is when we begin to drown in depression. That is when we begin to suffer from anxiety. That is when we begin to suffer from all of these things mentally, making us feel unworthy or not enough, or we feel like a failure because we are not doing anything. And it is okay in the beginning when you are going through something challenging, when you're going through something difficult, when you're going through a very trialing and turbulent life path. This is that chapter that you're going through that is just very difficult and it's hard for you to get through. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it is you were going through what you were going through, but I can tell you from personal life experiences that you need something to hold on to. You need something to look forward to help you through overcoming that depression, to help you through getting over that anxious mental state. You need something to look forward to. What that is, I don't know. I cannot tell you because I do not know you. But I can tell you what helped me get through feeling depression, being anxious, being on a psychiatric hold. Yes, I was on a psychiatric hold, not once, but multiple times. How did I get through that? I needed something to look forward to. I needed something to help pull me through. And for me, it was creating a YouTube channel. Started creating a YouTube channel, and although in the beginning you start with 0 subscribers, 0 views, you start with nothing. You start from square zero. I began uploading content. It gave me a sense of purpose. Because while I was going through what I was going through, I wanted to help other people get through what I was going through. While I was in the midst of going through some very trialing and turbulent times, I was in a very rough patch, a very difficult chapter within my life. One of the most difficult seasons that I had ever had to endure through mentally, emotionally, psychologically. I created this YouTube channel. I created a YouTube channel. It brought me a sense of hope. It brought me a sense of purpose. It gave me something to look forward to, which was making a difference, helping other people through what I was going through, making sure somebody doesn't get stuck where I was. And I started sharing the information, the tools, the knowledge that I started to learn from those life experiences to help other people. You need something to look forward to help you get through your depressional state, to help you feeling from being anxious about what the future holds. You need something to look forward to. You need something to help you get through what it is you're going through. Again, for me, it was starting a YouTube channel. For you, maybe you need to start doing that very thing that you keep avoiding. Maybe you need to start furthering your education. Maybe you need to go back to school. Maybe you need to pick up that book that someone had gave you and said, hey, I've been where you are, check out this book. Hey, maybe you need a career change. Maybe you need to let certain people out of your life go because they are too toxic to be with you, to have such easy access to you. As much as you love them and as much as it hurts, you need to find a way to become distant to those people, whether they be friends or family. You need to start doing the things to help you get through feeling depression, to help you feeling the way that you're feeling. To put it simply, learn from those people who are living the lifestyle that you desire. Study those people. Learn from those people. When they give you advice, when you hear advice from these people who are, again, living the lifestyle that you desire, mindfully absorb these pieces of information because they are tools to help you within your journey, to help you get through what you were going through. By the lifestyles I'm talking about you desire, I'm not talking about, that famous artist, who is rich and famous and has all this fame and money. If that's what you desire, okay, great. But I'm talking about the people who get up. They get up with a smile. The people who get up and are positive when you go outdoors and they're like, hey, how are you doing? You acknowledge other people. You see that stranger make somebody else feel seen and heard. When you go outdoors and you see somebody with positive energy, great energy, and you're depressed, you just feel so small while that person feels so big. What is it that they know that you don't? I'll tell you, it's a simple shift in mindset. Just because that individual in front of you is smiling, just because of that individual in front of you appears to be optimistic, does not mean that they always had it easy. For me, when I see people like that, when I see people smiling, positive, and I can tell that there's genuinity behind their eyes, it always makes me wonder, what point in their life, what did that person go through where they turned out that way? When I see individuals like that, it takes an incredibly courageous amount of strength to overcome your story, to become humbled, kind, compassionate, empathetic, loving, generous. In order to achieve all these things, you need to begin putting in the work. By putting in the work, I'm talking about getting this in check, your mind. Start filtering out those thoughts, those negative thoughts that tell you you are not good enough. You are unworthy. You can't ever possibly achieve what that person had done. You need to start filtering out those thoughts. The thing that helped me a lot while I was overcoming being on a psychiatric hold multiple times and dealing with psychiatrists and dealing with being on antidepressants and going through all this, the thing that helped me is I came across this post and it said, for every negative thought that you have, find 3 positives with it. And that is very difficult, it's very challenging. I'm on a psychiatric hold. I am literally stripped from my rights. I am literally at the edge I am currently in the process of being shipped, being transported to a mental health facility, a psychiatric facility. I'm going through all this. Psychiatric hold, in the process of going to a psychiatric facility. I'm in the process of, no matter what I say or do, it doesn't matter. I have no control of anything that goes on. My family has no control of what goes on. The state has full control over you. How do you find positives with that? One, a positive from that experience was, well, I put myself there. And how is that a positive? It's a positive because in acknowledging that I put myself there, I can begin to prevent from escalating this situation even worse. Second positive within that, you begin to understand certain parts of your emotions. You begin to understand this. You begin to understand why this is happening. Where did you go wrong? And how can I start making things right? The third thing, although I am going through all of this, and although, I hurt a lot of people closest to me, they still stuck around. That's true love. That's unconditional. And as you go through this life, again, you have to start, and as you go through this life, you're going to experience, these negative thoughts, these unhealthy thoughts. And you have to regulate those thoughts and filter them out by finding 3 positives for every 1 negative thought that occurs. And as you practice that and you slowly start to become better with it, you start to remember, you know what? That's a negative thought. And you start to remember and practice, I need to find 3 positives. And you challenge yourself to find 3 positives. And once you start practicing this and you start you start taking little steps, moving yourself forward, inch by inch, taking it 1 step at a time. You slowly start to overcome everything you were going through. You slowly start to heal. You slowly begin to help you. Because only then, by helping you, you help those around you. I love you. I appreciate you. If you want to elevate your mindset, if you want to learn the tools that had helped me through everything I was going through, please check out my website, becomethevictor.com. Because I believe every individual can become the victor within their own story. I love you. I appreciate you. And remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.